Hey crew, Mark Hatmaker here, talking about a couple of things that you're going to see on ESP roll number 210. We know these are trying times, perilous times for all of us. I know most of us can't actually get together with a training partner right now. So on ESP roll 210, definitely I'm going to show you things on an actual human being. Remember what it was like when human beings were around? That you weren't afraid to touch them. Every single thing that we do on Raw 210 will also provide a solo correlate. So as we're getting through these times, you can still stay on track. One thing that I find super useful for the rough and tumble, the old school boxing that still had low line in it, is, you all raw warriors know that I've done this forever. I have a banana bag. This is a 110, 121 that I turn into a drag bag, which means I mount it low. So could you tilt down so we can see how this is buried on the ground right here? We see how this, what I'm saying by that is I don't use it for cut kicking, I'm not tie kicking on it, I'm using it for all the different rough and tumble kicks. So I don't want this thing to blow away from me. I want this bag to actually have some friction and not fly around. And that's really, you don't have to have it. You can tilt that back up to me, please. You don't have to have that. I just don't want there to be any blowaway. I don't like there to be give on the bag. I like there to be a lot of friction with what's going on. And this is, you don't have to have it for the solo stuff we're doing on here, but it is helpful to have that concept of dropping it all the way down. You can also maybe see a little bit over here. You don't have to turn, we can see that. I've got a series of bags all over the place around here where there's throwing dummies and bags. I got different levels. I've got them at different angles to duplicate what I'm looking for out of shin work or some knee work or whatever. I just don't like any blowback, and I like things to fly away from me. The other thing that we can do on solo stuff is we do a lot of stuff where we're getting hold of jacketed stuff. The jean jacket, someone's rawhide jacket, their long hair just bunching up and rolling the t-shirt. So we will also take, we discuss drills where we're taking beach towels that we do actually pin and wrap on these, because we talk about the specific ways to weight something down, because we're not just trying to pull it around like a hockey jersey from the infirm footing of being on skates. We're talking about how to root them to really set up some attacks. You need to pan it over here for me, please. So I'm going to be clear that everything on the raw will definitely have some spots on there that you can take and run out in a solo. But with that said, though, let me go ahead and talk about something that can definitely be on the bag, but I think it works really well on a drag bag, but it really helps to show on a human being what we're talking. You would come in, you can throw in some tabs for me, please. We're going to take one tiny combo from the integrating the boxing with the low line material, and the combo is super easy. I'm just going to take it's not even a cut kick. It's not the cut kick in the Muay Thai version. We're talking about the old school cut kick from a rough and tumble, which is a completely different sort of thing. We're going to take an old school bark, which is meant to just be there and out. It's kind of like a jab. But here's where we're talking about we want the angles, the attitude behind it to be on point with what we're looking to do here. For example, here we've got, again, you can do all this on the bag. Drag bag's best. If not that, you know, set up your floor bags against the surface there, so that will work. On this, we all know, we see the exterior shin pad here. What you can't see is beneath the jeans, there's an additional hard shell shin pad on it. Why? Because the way we do barking, the way you will be doing barking is you're gonna feel it immediately. You're gonna blow something apart there. All right. So for safety, what we're looking at is if I just throw, she just flashes a pad for a jab, and I put the jab in on top of it. That's not all the stink in the world. We don't want all the stink in the world on it, but we're also, that's the attitude that we're throwing a bark shot down here. So if I'm doing, I'm going to come right behind her. You ready here? So if I'm throwing the jab shot and I want the bark in on top of it, I want them to be right there together. I mean, best illustrated, I think. She flashes both pads of the jab cross. Listen to this. Pop, pop here. We want them to be 1, 2, 1, 2 right on top of each other. So we want barking to be the same idea as that. We don't want it to be here and then a sound in between. You ready? It's going to be, we want the sound to be directly on top of it. We want 1, 2 directly there. So, go ahead and get out of the thing. Again, we're running, we didn't do everything, how to do all the technical stuff there. This is more about the attitude. We're talking about training on a floor bag, training in a drag bag, but also the attitude of when you're doing barking. There are old rough and tumble kicks that will make greater penetration and call for you to do a bit more. Not that many actually. Most of them are meant to be these Wolverine-ish attacks of just buzz sawing, just keep moving here. And again, we're not, when we put them together, we like to run them out in long combination, so you're throwing a lot of buckshot out there at once and making someone's nervous system ping and pop all over the place. Anyway, more think about the attitude of this, the speed of making sure these things fall one on top of the other. And then if you got a training partner that you guys have both tested fine and you work with them, if not, some of these raw 210 will be full of ideas to kind of make some correlates over there and get you through the day. But stay safe out there, folks.